from our headquarters in Jalgaon to Middle East and some countries around in the Middle East, as we saw that as an opportunity. The reason why we went in there is because we, as a company, are actually involved in the banana value chain from start to finish. So not only do we are the largest makers of banana tissue culture plantlets in the world, and we are and this technology has taken many years to be developed. And what we basically do is take the best sort of plant tissue from the healthiest plants, make it virus free, multiply it in the lab, and then supply and then grow it in our greenhouses and shade houses, and then supply it to the farmer when the plant is about this big, ready to be planted directly in the field. And that goes at a reasonable cost to the farm of around 14 rupees or so. And what they get is a guaranteed plant which is going to harvest at the same time every year, and which is going to get one extra ratoon, and which is completely guaranteed virus free, coming out from the lab. So there is no issue of plants dying on the field unless there's an issue on the field itself. So that has actually led to a large revolution in banana production, especially in around Jalgaon district of Maharashtra, which has become the largest, the largest area producing banana in India, and has contributed to India being the largest producer of banana in the world. So the question then arises that we are the largest producer of banana, so why are we not exporting it, right? So the answer to that is we are also the largest consumer of banana. So farmers have a good enough and a big enough market in India itself to sell their bananas, and they don't need to take any extra care or precautions for it. While there might be certain better prices available in the export markets, a lot of other things need to be done to make the banana acceptable to the European markets. As Sunilji has said, that these customers in Europe are very finicky, and they have certain requirements that need to be followed. For example, they don't accept that the banana has black spots, or they don't accept that the banana is of small size. There are particular they want the banana to look aesthetically pleasing for them to be able to consume it. That's right or wrong. That's just the way the consumer is in these countries. And for that, what needs to be done is the farmer needs to do a lot of care on the farm in terms of putting skirting bags on the banana, and also taking care in terms of the amount of sprays that are put. So all of these things are an extra hassle and extra cost for the farmer. And if they don't know or are not certain that they are going to get the reward for it, or they may not be patient enough to wait for it, then it doesn't work. And I have also myself been to other countries which produce and export at a large scale to Europe and other countries, and those are Philippines. And there I've seen, the farms which are there. There are basically plantations, not really farms, and those are owned by corporates, and they own again the entire supply chain from start to finish. The farmers there are actually tenants who are working on the farm, and the company itself owns the plantations, and including the pack houses, and they sometimes also own the ships that transport the banana from one place to the other. So they have this kind of whole network completely sorted out. And if India wants to break in there need to be some competitive advantage. So one advantage for us as India to supplying to Middle East is we are closer to Middle East than Philippines is. So that reduces our transport cost, or should be reducing our transport cost. And because we have such a large banana growing area right near to where we are in Jalgaon, that was one of the reasons why we went in. And we knew all the farmers who are making banana, right? So we know which exact farmer is planting how many acres, and we are already helping them with micro irrigation and ensuring that they're getting the best yield possible.